Horizontal Homes US, and this is USAF, United States Air Force. New Rapid Dragon weapon, a C17 launching 45 cruise missiles. What? This was a factory edition, obviously. If this logo, so somebody told me there's like a video about him and like what does quack bang means. I guess it's like what I don't know. Yeah. So this is about Air Force's some new weapon that launches a cruise missiles. 45 cruise missiles. What is it, like machine gun type of thing, like minigun, rotating minigun, like bang, 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 45 missiles. Okay, it's gonna be fun. I like any basically military related things, anything equipment related, basically, because it's really fun to see engineering of it, right? Innovation of it. One thing I've noticed, like people can be really innovative. It's like life is at stake, defense or anything like that. Apparently, yeah, and I really appreciate this because in the past I've seen many accounts of it where a lot of things that were made for defense, but then later on, offshoot of that was in some daily life thing that helped the people, apparently. So yeah, that's what it's one. Remember, if you like my reaction, don't forget to subscribe. That way I know which videos to react to more, and that way you can support this channel by helping the algorithm of things. If you haven't seen other reactions from Friday Edition or some videos like this, check out the link in the description or in the end of the video end card. I have Instagram now. If you want to follow me. It's in the link in the description, I guess. Let's do it.
Today we're talking about America's newest piece of bad guy to baloney mist technology. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rapid Dragon.
Huh?
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what it looks like. It is a pallet full of cruise missiles that they yeet out the back of a cargo plane, and then as it's floating towards the ground, all the cruise missiles deploy, take off, and go engage their target. Okay, do you understand how significant this is? America, that's world-renowned for our logistical capabilities, just made our supply chain even shorter. Usually, you gotta put your cruise missiles on the cargo plane, fly them to whatever base, take them off the cargo plane, take them out, load them onto whatever bomber they're gonna go on, and then the bomber takes off and goes and delivers the cruise missile. Now it's just we'll throw it out the back on the way there. Uncle Sam has successfully cut out the middleman. He is both literally and figuratively drop shipping freedom to the enemy. And I'm just gonna level with you, it might be the deadliest side hustle of all time. I mean, it's gotta be between this and that time he started a power washing business in the 1940s. And here's the other thing, this system is completely—
Yeah, okay, seriously. This is one of the weirdest shit ever, and at the same time, this is like one of the most flaxiest thing ever. Like, what the fuck? It's a cruise missile. I'm guessing it can find its target on its own, whatever, right? So they literally throw it out of the cargo plane with a parachute. It's just like, I don't know, did they just do this to flex or something? Like, why not throw it like how bombers throw bombs? Like, why not throw it why do you need parachute for it again? Can't you just throw the fucking, create a hatch below a plane and just throw from there? And like a bomber, and it will just launch from there, right? It's a cruise missile. I'm pretty sure it can have a long range and can find things, I guess, and it's accurately. But damn, that is some weird ass sight, right? Where is it like, oh look at that, they launched it. Now there's a parachute, and it's just like, that is, I don't know, that's so awesome. I don't know what part of me, what kid part of me just feels really giddy. But whenever I see that, it's just like so fucking awesome.
Completely self-contained, meaning that you can literally wheel this pallet onto any cargo plane that it'll fit on and throw it out the back, and it's going to work just fine. The crew's not going to require any special training. And
yeah, that's why I think, if you need to create some kind of hatch and a special plane for it. This way, any cargo plane, even the cargo helicopter, you can put it in technically, and you could use it.
The plane isn't going to require any special modifications, meaning that this weapon system just turned every American cargo plane and maybe every cargo plane in NATO into a mobile missile silo. Buh, this is such a dumb idea because you could just shoot down a cargo plane really easy. They have no air defenses. Buh. And that would be a terrific point if we were dropping bombs. These aren't bombs. These are AGM-158 JASSM cruise missiles. Each one of these things weighs 2,200 pounds and is equipped with a 1,000-pound bunker buster warhead. After they get deployed from the pallet, they're capable of traveling up to 600 miles by themselves to engage their target. And to give you a real brief idea of just how far 600 miles actually is, I've taken the liberty of coming up with several examples where I've just randomly picked two major cities and measured between them. So we have Exhibit A. Again, I picked these cities It's completely at random for no reason whatsoever. And then we have Exhibit B.
Oh, that is also random. Why not? Yep.
Just saying. Did I mention that JASSM cruise missiles are low profile and extremely hard to counter? So obviously this is absolutely—
Yeah. Look, for 600 miles is a long fucking distance, right? That is true. 600 miles. So that's like 1,000 kilometer. Somewhat close. Exact around basically 1,000 kilometer. 1,000 kilometers is a long fucking distance for any place, right? I mean, I just thought like, okay, cruise missile must have like what 50, 100 miles or 600 miles. Like at that point, like it's just like just like go to like general area and throw that shit and come home. Let's just do the thing. It's like one of the easy like then who cares about bombers or fighters? Just like I don't care. Like fly there and throw the fucking parachute and just come back. Like who gives a fuck? That's where we're at right now. Shit is so insane. This is a new thing apparently. Obviously, the two things he chose there, that's not battlefield, those are cities. Like if you want to bomb cities, you have intercontinental ballistic missiles. You don't need these are not nuke one, just simple one as well, right? What is it like Moab or whatever, mother of all bomb? Isn't that also intercontinental ballistic missile? Or is it? I don't know. I'm pretty sure like ICBMs doesn't necessarily have to be nuke. It can be simple also. So you have that as well, right? And I know that like ICBM, anti-ICBM things, but like I'm pretty sure US has new generation of ICBM that's like anti-ICBM can't really just completely work. But yeah, this can also work. This is insane.
Absolutely terrifying to America's would-be enemies. I mean, there's been multiple headlines this week alone that all read something like this. Quote, Chinese military experts alarmed by the US Air Force's capability to launch cruise missiles from cargo aircraft. I mean, do you have any idea how hard it is to get communists to actually admit that they're scared? Usually they're too busy starving to death to acknowledge fear. And buckle up because it's about to get even scarier. A C-130 cargo plane can carry 3 of these pallets with 6 missiles apiece. A C-17, on the other hand, can carry 5 pallets with 9 cruise missiles apiece. I'm trying to tell you that a single C-130 can drop 45 cruise missiles from 600 miles away and engage 45 completely different targets all at once. And for that reason, not only is it terrifying to America's would-be enemies, but it should be...
So basically, enemy, if they're expecting some kind of a trouble, all they have to do is, regardless if they break any rule or not, like China, they basically have to like, I don't know, in 600 parameters, they have to like send their jets and constantly roam the area. If a cargo plane comes, shoot it down or some shit, I don't know. But if they expect the trouble, which is like not how it works in war. If you can expect it, the enemy is like really dumb. That's not how it work.
Absolutely terrifying to the American taxpayer, because this shit is fucking expensive. Each one of those missiles costs $1,266,000 a piece, and we're
one missile, so 45 million, and there you go, just one cargo.
about to yeet 45 of them out of the back of a moving plane all at once. That's $56,970,000. Could you imagine being the person that gets to throw that parachute out that rips all those missiles out of the plane? This guy right here. Okay, that person's called the crew chief, and we're just gonna go out on a limb and say that they're an E6. They're a staff sergeant. Okay, the average staff sergeant makes about $41,000 a year. I'm trying to tell you that that guy just threw 1,389 years worth of his salary out of the back door of a plane in a matter of half a second. I don't know what to do with that information. It's just one of those weird things. About to hit.
I mean, I'm pretty sure like all those like all the people who fly the plane, like Blackbird and shit, somehow like, okay, oh, he made a mistake and like jump out of it, like one of them got destroyed. Don't they like cost like hundreds of millions or something? Like if somebody just like flies F-35 and somehow crash it, that would be like 90, 100 million just like gone like that.
Hit the enemy with more money than I'll ever make in my entire life. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, America's newest weapon system, the Rapid Dragon. Rapid obviously referring to how quickly this weapon can be deployed by simply wheeling it onto any cargo plane and yeeting it out the back, and Dragon referring to what Uncle Sam's gonna be doing with his nutsack all over the enemy objective. The only reason this weapon's legal is because it's never a war crime the first time. Thank you for watching. Best way to support the channel is go buy some merch.
Yeah, people, there you go. This is so insane, man. Okay, about the money thing, right? I know Americans basically hate anything like come close to socialism. Even something that makes sense, conservatives just don't like it, right? So taxing the rich doesn't make sense to them at all. It's like it's either capitalism or a socialism. There is no middle ground type of shit. But if it comes to defense, right, and they realize they don't have enough money, but now they can tax the rich to get that money just so they can make cruise missiles like this. I feel like they would basically tax the rich. They're like, okay, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, or all the people like Jeff Bezos, come here. We're gonna tax you from now on. Yeah, I need 50 million worth of one cargo of missiles. That's it. Fuck everything. Fuck healthcare and everything. I need missiles. This is so good, man. USFs. Okay. Air Force is, I like how like every branch is basically working with their shit, right? I mean, you can see the trend, like Navy doing their thing, Air Force doing their thing, and it's like how different it is. Obviously, that's how like your branches grow, but the USF is doing that apparently. There you go. Right, well, if you like my Rickson, don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you next time.